All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm with my buddy Bud Brown, and so he's come over to join me, and he's going to start live streaming. So he thought he would come over and have me show him how to really screw things up.
Yeah, that's what I want to know how to
do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some comments and some questions. And Bud's got his phone on, so he's listening to it there. Hold on a second. That'd be a good idea.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, thanks, guys. We're launching a little bit early because there's a bunch of comments on here, and we just want to kind of get through and talk to everybody that we can. So aloha from the Big Island, rainbows and waterfalls.
Aloha.
Say hi to Kenny. There's Mr. Ron. Ron's a good guy. He's living in, I think, in Davao, right? And
yeah, living in Davao.
Yeah, Davao. Yeah.
That's right near Davao.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long.
Oh yeah, he's a little true pair of pumpkin heads. So we turned this thing on and went, wow, look how big our heads are.
Boy, I resemble that one. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, thanks, Larry. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We came on a little bit early because I saw a bunch of comments, so we kind of want to get going. Well, thanks, David. You're one of my favorite subscribers. I can tell you that with a sincere heart. Howdy, Carrie.
Howdy, Carrie.
Let's see. Mr. Brown, everyone. There's Jeffrey from Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're doing good there.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know anything.
If you can help us, let us know. Good morning. Okay, and this is sort of like, I'm just showing Bud kind of what's happening here. Is people in the chat amongst themselves too. Okay, so Carrie will know Mr. Ron, and Mr. Ron will know Miss V.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
So that's
like
cool.
a little forum.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, see, they're chatting amongst themselves.
Just waiting for Paul.
Milwaukee.
Isn't that something?
You know, it's a trip because you get people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun that you go, it just fools people. Comment is done. Okay.
Well, doesn't make sense.
No. And if you watch this whole thing, you'll say, well, that didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, if it made sense, what fun would that be?
Come on. You don't have low standards. You're still pointing to the net. Hey, Philippines and beyond. Hey. Hello to you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's a question. Hey, I have a question. Anybody in the Philippines have a girlfriend with a girlfriend living in Florida that can't afford to travel? We'll get back to you. There you go. See, Ron knows more about this than I do. You can comment. Now, see, this thing jumps. And so I got it right here. When I get to the bottom, it jumps. So I'm just explaining about my inadequacies here. And then I've got to come all the way back up. And then I find the last comment.
When it's highlighted, that's what's on screen.
That's who I talk to. Yeah.
Comprendo.
Well, great.
Uh-oh.
Anybody got a question for Bud?
No.
Let me explain. I can't leave my 13-year-old for a month. American ladies. Okay. Well, you'll soon be here once the COVID thing's over.
Yeah.
Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome on board. Hello, Roger.
Hey, Roger.
All right.
Crazy. He must be talking to you.
Yeah.
Not me.
Jeffrey, what's going on, man? Thanks for waiting. We launched a little early because there's a bunch of stuff piling up. So, hello, Bud.
Maybe somebody behind us.
Bud rode his skateboard over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, hi, Jason. Oh, that's Jason. My man. I told you I want to.
Habib, what's up, buddy? Huh?
I told you I want to jam with Jason one day.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Jason, let's jam one day.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I was going to go see him at Grumpy's and I fell asleep.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, what's going on, Goat Man?
Hey, what happy old goat man, Dan. Yeah, it's great.
Philippines and beyond.
Yeah, very good. Jerry and Diana. Good morning.
Over there in Thailand,
Oh,
the land of smiles.
I'm
I
gonna go
lived
there one
for a
day.
year.
You did for a year?
Uh-huh. I did, 2009 to 2010.
Before they kicked you out.
Mm-hmm. Then they finally caught me.
That's pretty good. Haven't caught up with you here in the Philippines yet.
What do you think I keep moving?
Oh, Louisiana. Yay, Perry.
There's Darren. How are you, buddy? Are
Hey.
you gonna moderate for us today? Or maybe we'll just throw some of the trolls up here. We'll talk about
Oh, Lordy.
them. There you go, bud.
I just want to say it. Oh, thanks. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
He does some great videos, some super funny editing.
I'm always a little bit nervous when I put it out because sometimes I like go to the edge and
Yeah.
if people don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah. You have to be cautious because sometimes there's double entendre.
Yeah.
Or there's
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you spoke French. My days are blue all over.
You're ignoring your audience. Go.
Hey, go Bobo sister. Oh, okay. Roger.
Hey, we're doing good, Phil.
Good morning, Phil.
Yeah. Thank you. 70 degrees and cool in Kentucky.
Wow, that's
Right
about
on.
perfect, isn't it?
That's right where it needs to be.
Unless he's talking Celsius, then I'm gonna get a little warm.
Hey, thank you very much. They're not really stories, they're just made up fables.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, Mark.
Mark.
Hey, how are you doing there? Joe?
Hi, Joe. Joe Dean.
Why do you put those young guys on your station? They make you look so old.
That's
You know
a
what?
good question.
That's a good question. I guess it's because I am old and they're young. Now, did you need me to talk a little slower? Were the words too big? David, one of my little haters. God bless them. Have you been drinking? We don't need to drink.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Cheers, bud. Right there. That's some good tequila.
Oh man, that dwarf is the best. Paul makes some good coffee here. It's the first time I've been in his house. Great. Yeah, I think I started to say, I think you took me up the back road to get here.
I couldn't bring him to the main gate. The neighbors might see.
Gotta sneak in quick.
Oh yeah. I gotta wait till dark now to get you out of here. It's gonna be a long day.
Oh Lordy.
We're safe. Do you know anything about that? About the volcano or anything? There was an earthquake somewhere that we didn't feel. I know people contacted me about that. But anyway, we're safe. And
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
pretty much had my head in the ground the whole time I'm here anyway. So
And now.
I rely on people like you to let me know if we have an earthquake. An earthquake the other day. I didn't feel it, did you?
No. Oh, I did feel it. Yeah, a little shaky. Oh, good for you.
Yeah, thanks, Larry. Of course, I
Yeah.
mean, he may be talking to you and not me, but.
Well, he doesn't care about
business.
either one of us. He just wants to get over here and start to relax and get
Oh,
his
so you know
retirement
Larry,
going. No, not at all. Like I said, it's all stream of consciousness.
There you go. Coming over. Oh, okay. There you go. I got that. I'm a little slow on the update.
Oh man, it's sure. Yeah.
There
Well,
you go.
there was some earthquakes. I did read about them. Heard about them a little bit on Facebook, but they didn't affect us. So they were somewhere else. And there's so many islands here.
7,000
Yeah,
something
7,000.
change.
There's Richard Guthrie. Richard Guthrie is
Oh,
one of the
my
nicest
man.
guys right there. He took you know, oh, tell the people about Richard taking care of the dogs.
Here's a fella, Richard. Now he's one of my favorite people. He came over here, and he came here. Well, a couple of good reasons. He came over here because he told me he had a place to stay, had a vehicle, had everything, but life was just kind of boring.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, you know. So he come over here to try it out and liked it. And then he had to go back to wrap up some loose ends.
Yep.
And I said, can I have your drone while you're gone? Because there's no need wasting that drone. You know? He said, yeah, sure. So fortunately, no, not really. But anyway, he's stuck in Texas.
Yeah. He
So,
also, Richard was and is really got a compassionate heart for animals.
Right.
And he has rescued and spent some of his own money. I won't mention how much, but he has rescued stray street dogs that were covered with mange and starving.
Yeah.
And he got them into a shelter. He paid for all their vaccinations and whatnot. And he did that multiple times.
Yeah.
So he was my neighbor. We lived.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, you're at that age.
Yeah, before you got kicked out of that apartment, he was your neighbor. Now you're. Those parties, late night parties.
But helped.
Timothy. All right. Well, our dog Molly went to the States and then came.
I didn't know that.
And came back. She was born here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Although she thinks she's, from the States, like Americana. But, and then here's a little story, if you don't mind me saying it.
Not at all.
There's paperwork to come bring a dog to the States, and there's paperwork to bring a dog to the Philippines. So we to bring Molly to the Philippines, we had to get a big list of things we had to go through. Veteran shot and have it notarized, and go to the Philippine embassy in LA, and this and that and that. And we had it all done, and we came here she got out in Dumaguete, and they came, got your paperwork. Well, when we had to go to the States, we took Molly, and the only requirement, I said, I wonder if this is true, because it just said bill of health from the local vet here in the Philippines. So that's easy. So I went down and he checked. Yeah, here you go. So when we go into LAX, I'm thinking, okay, there'll probably be somebody right there that's going to say, hey, where's the paperwork?
Yeah.
So I had that paper right in my hand, got out, saw Molly over there in the luggage department with all the bags and everything. And I'm looking around, but I said, we're gonna go pick up our dog now. And so I went over there and looked around. Nobody.
She was in luggage.
Yeah, she was in luggage. I picked her up and, hey, anybody want to see this paper? No, not really. Okay.
Just get out of here.
Yeah. Man, that was amazing.
Well, thank you very much, Roberto.
Pampanga, there's another language. Pampangueño.
Wow. Hello, Dallas, Texas.
All right, Dallas.
Rochester, Minnesota.
Yep.
But is losing his live stream virginity.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. For the world to see.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, thank you, Jeff. We're just
Hey,
here
John.
having fun.
Yeah.
We're just here, you
Telling
know,
lies.
telling lies
Having
and
fun.
trying to annoy our audience. So good, you know. So let me go. I got to go back up top here. Figure out where we were.
So Paul's going through the comments I see. And
Wow, they're just piling up.
Oh,
We've
my.
got 261 people here.
Really? Where do you see that?
Right up here. Right there, that little eyeball. So let me see if I can find my way back up to somewhere close to where I was. I don't think I'm going to get the last one. It only goes so far. All right, Wonderlust, giving the land a smile.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Thailand.
Well, did I already do this? I may have already done some of these.
Texas.
Let's see.
Tejas.
Me keep track of this. It's always interesting. All right, so we'll just pick one here randomly. If
Yeah.
I missed your comment, it's not intentional. I'm just old.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
You know, I am. They want to know about why I got some of the younger guys. Here's one, a good example.
Hey.
I make them look good. You
Hey,
know?
here's a good one for you.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
that'd be Friday morning,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to wake up right next to a 70-year-old woman in
Wow.
bed.
And that's something. That is its Gloria's birthday tomorrow.
I'm sleeping with a 70-year-old woman. I better stop right there.
Yeah. Gloria might watch this.
Bless her heart.
I don't know if I'm repeating comments or what. So I'm just going to
Drinking? Have you been drinking?
Have we been
Yeah.
drinking? We've been drinking coffee. We already had that question.
Oh, really? Oh.
All right. So let's see. We'll just go here. Looking over here, telling you to take on focus on the election. Take the title. What did you take? I don't do politics here on the channel, and so but you know, God bless America. That's what I say. Top of the morning, Chance.
Top of the morning, Mark.
There you go. See?
Oh,
Darren's an awesome
sweet
guy, man.
Oh my God.
He's just an awesome guy. He's got a nice little channel. He's working right now on getting his YouTube hours built up.
Okay.
I think he's
I'll
got
be sure to go by there.
Yeah, he's got over 1,000 subscribers. But he needs to watch out.
Okay.
Mhm. He's actually in the States. So
Okay.
guys, make sure you check him out. Hey, K9. K9's a really cool guy.
Yeah. I see his comments.
Yeah, okay.
He's a great guy.
All right. Let's see. Does it take a lot of work to be a troublemaker? Does it come easy? Well, for a bud, it's like second nature.
Easy. Yeah. It's easy. It's like falling on the log on your head.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened to me.
Actually, Baby May's right behind us, right here in the shower.
Yeah, we just say it's okay to come out. We're looking the other way.
Yeah. So when she comes out, turn your heads, everybody. Oh goodness. Here you go.
Would you buy a Rooster Chariot 175 again? Well, okay. Actually, if I was in a different situation, I would. I like that Chariot. Matter of fact, the only reason, or the main reason that I got rid of it was for Gloria's sake. As you know, if you watch my channel, she sits in the back in a little plastic stool bouncing around. And so for her sake, I got the Rusco, Caruza, the Blue Boy. But if I were to buy it again, I would they have what they call a passenger model. It's got benches on each side, and it's got an open tailgate with a step. That's the thing that I would
buy. That'll be your next ride.
Who knows?
Glory was sitting on a plastic stool in the back.
Oh man, I get a lot of grief from my subscribers on that deal.
There's King Lee. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, King.
How are things over there in Korea?
Yeah.
Where he's at. Let's see. Oh yeah. We had a couple of cups of coffee together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you, Wade. We appreciate you.
Wade. All right. Thank you.
Hey, Gary. And a little discussion amongst themselves.
That's all right.
We are doing great. Every day above ground, it's a good one.
Yeah. Wake up. Another day. Okay.
Brothers from other mothers. That's us. kids usually, but do you think it's the limits girls to gentlemen going to an age group? Okay,
That's for you.
yeah, that would be a good one for me. Let's see. I know most of you guys don't want any more kids usually, but do you think it limits the girls if they're childless and coming into an age group where time is work? Well, I'll say this about that. Very family orientated culture here. And if you're an older fellow like myself and you're with a younger woman, my creed is just to be completely honest up front. And if you can't do that, you're not doing anybody any good. So when I met Baby May, I told her I'm too old to have kids. I don't want kids running around. I don't have the patience for kids anymore. I've been there, I've done that. And if you want kids, I told her on day one, if you want children, then you and I need to go into the friend zone and we'll just stay there. And so she processed that, and that's the way that is. What's criminal, I think, is guys just lie. They just want to get the girl so that they're thinking of themselves in the moment, and it just creates nothing but problems and dissension. There's a lot of beautiful, wonderful Filipinas here that a guy can meet. And so I don't mean to preach to you, but just be an upstanding guy. And yeah, to answer your question, they probably do want kids. And so if you're honest with them and you say you don't, that gives them the alternative to go off and meet somebody else and fulfill that. That's a big deal. And I wouldn't be against having kids if I was younger. But I want to be there when they graduate. And what are the odds of that? So, okay, I'm off my soapbox.
Well, let me just throw in here. I've known a couple of guys, 2 or 3, older, and they wanted to have children.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm watching to see, how's it turning out?
Yeah.
It turned out great. They
Yeah.
said, man, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm the best dad that, I could be.
Yeah.
Because you got life experience,
Sure.
you got money.
They had kids before, they learned from their mistakes.
Yeah. So, that's the other side of the coin.
Absolutely.
For me, though, but no.
But again, my stress is just to be honest with them. Just be honest. Say yes, say I do, or I don't. And he's right. I see guys older than me pushing strollers around. They're just happy campers.
Yeah.
So, personal choice, man.
It is.
Oh, well, there you go. Face shield.
Face shield.
Well,
that kind of changes day to day.
Yeah.
I bought a face shield. I think my little advertisement for this live stream, I had a face shield. Gloria bought it, 80 pesos.
Yeah.
About, a little over $1. And main reason that we wore it was because they said there's a 3,000 peso fine, $60. So we wore it, and then when was it? This morning I dropped Gloria off, and there was a guard there, and she said, "Do I need to wear a face shield?" He said, "No, you don't have to wear it." She said, "Does anybody have to?" He said, "I don't think so, not now."
No.
So, but also I heard that what do you call it, separator,
the back right.
That's no more.
That's no more as of day before yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's always in flux here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And most of us don't know what's going on anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a good question. 2 of my favorite expats both together. Are there any young expats who live here? You want to take that one?
Well, I met a couple. Naturally, I don't want to mind my own business, so I say, "Hey, how you doing? What are you doing here?" In my country.
Yeah.
And couple of them are going, not surprisingly, going to Silliman University.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And another fella, his dad is our age, and that's why he was here, because his dad was here, but he's 17, 18. But there was another fellow that I met that was, I think, like 30s, in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a sharp cookie. He had business sense and money to back it up and to invest. And he's has a business. I forgot what it was, but he seems to be doing fine. But they're rare, They really are.
Yeah, there's a lot more older guys and younger guys here, but there are the what do they call it? Online nomads? The guys that work online, and maybe they have a job with Kellogg's or whatever, and they can do it remotely. Yeah. So. Yeah. I have seen a trend in the last year of younger and younger guys.
I have too, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm. And so I think that's all got to do with the online work.
Yeah.
And I also think that there's kind of a new mindset, at least in the States, of younger generation that they want to travel. They're taking a year off and they're doing that kind of thing because they can support themselves. How big or how little, I don't know. But it is giving them an opportunity to travel. I think it's great. I don't think there's anything better for a young person than to travel and to see new cultures, get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
See how the other half lives.
My son came over here, a couple of years ago, and he says that the common statement here is different. Yeah, Andy is different. But he's got his own life and business and everything going in the States. So
this gentleman wants to know what app you use.
For Tagalog?
Yes.
Well, it depends on, for vocabulary, there's a thing called Memrise, MEMRISE. It has a lot of vocabulary. Now, language, oh boy, don't get me going now in language.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry about that.
We're losing battery.
Oh,
I forgot to
plug it in.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So there's a grammar, and there's pronunciation, vocabulary, and fluency. So first thing I look at is I want to learn vocabulary, mostly greetings. Hello, how are you? Good morning. I'm saying that all the time. And then pronunciation is really important because, there's a lot of guys here, bless their heart, they try to learn, and my wife says, why don't their girlfriend, why don't their wife teach them? And I'm sorry to say this, but Bacolod, if you were to look on the map and you pronounce it like English, Bacolod, but it's Bacolod. And it's not a big deal to us, but the Filipinos inside they kind of Bacolod. So try to get, anything is better than nothing, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Try your best, and no matter who cares about pronunciation.
Is there an app for your phone that you can use?
There's an app that goes to websites. I think Memrise has an app.
Memrise. Okay.
Yeah, it's MEM, Memrise. Memrise. That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. I can tell where this one's going to have a good time. Yeah, he's out of here. Yeah, he says, I'm out of here. Nobody.
Who's interviewing him? Well, that's not really an interview, is it?
We're just out here. We just want to, waste some time. Waste your time. Our goal.
Drinking coffee. No interviews. Just chit chat.
There he is, old soldier. How you doing, Stacy? That's my buddy. He's a big fan of maize.
Oh, very good.
I think that's a discussion going on.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, from Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Oh, my man. Haven't seen him in a while.
All right, so let's see. We're getting way behind in comments, so I'm just going to blast out.
Yeah.
We did start 10 minutes early because we saw a bunch of comments that were starting to pile
All
up.
started. I tried to tell him to wait until the time, but he don't listen. He doesn't. He's got his own agenda.
All right, let's get Todd a shout out.
Hey,
there you go.
Down under. Man, I like the expressions from the Aussies.
Yeah.
They got some good ones.
Yeah. Let's see, as both of you are older men, how much entry almost done that this is a real test of determination. Well, I'll speak and then but I hate airports, and I was talking, in fact, we were having lunch yesterday and I was talking to Gloria about this very subject. I said, it makes me crazy. I have a 1 hour flight, but I've got to get there 4 hours early and go through all the hoopla of getting onto the plane and then a long flight doesn't really bother me. The 18 hours coming over here, if it's all one shot, I'm good with it because I'm prepared mentally for it. I've got books and I can sleep and I can watch a movie and eat. And I'm a thinker anyway, so I just kind of like,
really?
Yeah, I just like to sort of sit and think about how badly can I annoy Bud Brown when I finally get there.
The thinker.
But man, it took a toll. When I went to Vietnam, it took a major toll on me. It was really brutal trying to get through without the language ability and all that kind of stuff. It was really hard on my body.
And they come no English now.
Yeah, okay. Show off. Get you a hand on it.
I said, what a handsome man he is.
What about you? You like
what I want to know
just a big shot.
is, and you probably know this because you're a thinker. How is the domestic flights here in the Philippines? They come out of Manila. I know they're opened up, but I don't know Cebu. I don't know what's going on there.
I've heard nothing's opened up. The only flights that I know of that I want to even discuss would be sweeper flights, and those are special flights that go out on Fridays to get people out. But as far as I know, nobody's allowed in.
Well, I heard that the OFWs, they're allowing them to come in.
And they're going into Manila. Yeah. How they get here, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
And I've heard quarantine almost in wherever the plane
quarantine.
lands. That's going to be quarantined for 2 weeks,
and you pay for it. So my friend's got his father passed away, and he's been trying to get back to the States for about 3 weeks, and he's getting moved around. He was ready to go, and they put Manila back down to ECQ. And the day he was supposed to go, so he couldn't fly into Manila on the day he was supposed to. And so he had to reschedule that. He's trying to go out tomorrow. Every Friday is when they have these flights.
Oh.
So it's
out of Dumaguete?
Out of Dumaguete. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And they went and tripled the price on it too.
Really?
Yeah, the flight was $70, and now to go from Dumaguete to Manila is $250. So there you go, boys and girls. Yes, we are young whippersnappers. That's true. That's true.
Not what young Glory says. You young whippersnapper. I mean, it's not whippersnapper, it's whippers.
I play golf. I used to play golf when I was a kid, but not out here.
You get a nice golf course, what I understand. I had coffee out there. Have you been there?
I have not.
Revere, going to Florentina.
I don't have your kind of money. I can't.
Well, yeah, I do have. I didn't pull it out of my own money. Nashville.
Nashville. Right on. I was in Memphis. Got some good barbecue there, buddy.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Ken. Thanks for coming along
for
the ride. It is what, about 30 Celsius, you think?
What is it? What's the temp? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alberta, Canada. I love Canada because I love the fish.
Yeah.
They got the best fishing in the world.
I've never been to Canada. I've always wanted to.
Man, it's a beautiful country. It really is.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I've never been, and this is not because he's there, but I've never met a Canadian that I didn't like.
No,
I don't know, something in the water or something.
Very friendly people.
Very nice people.
But don't worry about it. I doubt they'd let you in. Who we got here? Older. I responded older than what?
Yeah, older than.
It's all relative, you know.
Told you about that lady, the cashier. I did a video on. I think I was showing her. I like to show off me and Gloria's when we were just married.
Yeah.
She was 21. I was 22. And so I said, "Yeah, this is my wife when we first got married." She said, "Oh, you used to be so handsome." Me right now, you're pretty ugly. What happened?
It was very blunt here, you know. And my first week, I didn't know what to do because I met some Filipina, and she just looked at me and she said, "Nice to meet you." She goes, "Boy, you're really fat."
Yeah.
And it's just a statement. It's just like, you know, it's a derogatory thing.
Yeah.
We'll try that in America.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah.
Well, I hit Luzon. Okay.
Ah, there it is. Yeah. I heard somebody, they said they felt it, or I read that they had felt it, but I didn't feel anything.
Iowa, that's where my dad's from. My dad's from
Really?
Muscatine, Iowa. Yeah. And I went back and saw his childhood home. It was really a fun trip. Yeah. Thank you very much. Who's Abbott and who's Costello?
Who's on first?
Atlanta's in the house, right?
All right.
Thanks again. It was the one in Manila. Okay, see?
Okay.
We live here and we don't know what's going on.
No, I don't know what's going on. Never did.
Roberta, here's some good morning coffee money. Well, we appreciate
Wow.
that very much.
All right.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Don't hate. Just Bud looks so young. I
Yeah.
agree. I don't hate. I'm a lover and how to
What can
hate
you
it.
say?
You know?
It's the water, I think.
It is. It is. Todd wants a girl. Okay. The worst damage was in Samar.
Ah.
Let me see about that. Yeah, we are. You know, we're having fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's one of the things about the Philippines, I guess. You know, one of the many things that I like. Trust me, there's plenty of things that go wrong and are frustrating too. But I've never had more friends in my life than living out here.
Yeah.
You know, and in America, I don't know, it just seemed like we were living in our boxes.
That's true.
And you just sort of lived in this square little box, and you got in your drop box, and you drove to a bigger box, and
there
went
you
to
go.
work, and you got your
Exactly.
cubicle box, and did that, and you came home and you watched the box.
You know, that is a good point. I remember going from my garage, getting in the car, remote control, garage door comes up, you're out in your little box, as you say, and then go to work in the little box, and come home, drive in the garage, in the box, and then complete like a bubble.
You turn on the box.
Yeah. Then turn on the box and watch what people in the Philippines are doing.
And eat dinner, you bought a Jack in the Box. One-upmanship at its finest.
My mind, you know, right now is trying to think of
I know. That's why I went to the next comment. I'm leaving on the upside.
It was slow on the uptake there.
May's taking the world's longest shower. You just come out of the bathroom.
You're terrible.
Yep, just a couple of white geezers. That's us.
How long have you been
There you go.
48 years.
Wow.
Yeah, she was 21, I was 22, and now I'm almost 71, and she's like tomorrow.
They're the same
Sleeping
age
with a
tomorrow.
70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
She's still a teddy bear, though.
Well, you know, I met you both, and you got the better end of the deal. Let's see. You're happy because your cardio just told you well. So okay, good.
Oh, okay. Pacemaker. Wow.
Yeah. That's a good point, Freddy Mark. There's medical issues, and again, I don't give advice, but just my observation is that guys that have anything that is long-term type of care, medications and stuff like that, you really want to load up and make sure you've got a year's worth if possible. And then my friend has a pacemaker, and it's the same thing. He's got to go in every so many years, and they replace the battery, I think, and they recalibrate it or check it or whatever. And so that is something you definitely want to look at. And there is a gentleman that was, I forget who, and I didn't know him personally, but he was having problems with his pacemaker, and wherever he was at, they were not able to take care of the issue. So there you go.
Well,
so,
also batteries in general have a low life here in the Philippines.
They do.
I don't know, is it the heat, the moisture, what it is, but
I think it's the humidity.
but
Jim Burns,
batteries.
what's up, buddy? Yeah.
Hey, howdy. Yeah.
Scared me.
Oh,
we're
good.
boring Ed.
Yeah. I wonder why he's even here.
Yeah. Can he bring his pet skunk? Don't know.
Not to my house.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We'll use that for our coffee.
Nice.
And then you're going to say, Sound has time to do everything. Volcano parties is throw alcohol and mud balls at your neighbors.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
That's one of my typical Wednesdays. Hey, buddy, Trev, how you doing, my man?
Buddy. Good name.
See, there you go. Now, this Dave guy I've always liked. I've always thought he had great taste.
All right, Dave Rich.
Yeah, he's the only guy that can see correctly.
All right. Christmas comes early
Well,
this year.
thanks for joining us, Chuck. We wanted to come on and say hi to everybody, but wanted to see how the live streaming thing kind of works. And so here we are. We're just giving it a whirl. And as usual, we came totally unprepared.
Yeah.
And have absolutely no idea what we're doing. So let's see.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I don't know what
I'm
I'm doing. Okay, I got lost again. Hey, thank you, John. Appreciate you.
John, all right.
Hello, ladies and germs. There's
Hello.
Hey, back at you, Delta Chris.
Hello.
That's Delta Chris is a great musician.
Really?
Yeah. I knew Delta Chris. Delta Chris contacted me. I've never met the man in person, but he commented when I was on Facebook the very first week I've lived here. And he offered encouragement.
Oh.
He was saying, take it easy and you're going to enjoy yourself. This has been my online buddy for over 3 years.
So he has a YouTube channel?
No.
I want to see him play music.
No. But, rock on, Delta Chris. This is Tom. Okay, good morning, sir. Well, thank you very much, Tom.
Oh, nice,
Appreciate
nice.
you very much. Well, thank you, Albert. I love having subscribers just like you. It's great to be here. Great to be anywhere, according to Keith Richards.
It's about time. What a nice comment.
I know. We have some of the nicest subscribers and followers or whatever you want to call them. I call them friends, I don't even like to say subscribers. But, but the 99% are just awesome.
They are. They're great.
Really are. Take time out, make nice comments. Say hello, wish us well.
Take time out to make comments. That's really true, because you could just, see a video and that's nice and go on. But to take the time out, to actually expend effort to make a comment, that's going extra.
I would appreciate that.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, hi, how you doing, David? David Blair. Wow.
Zamboanga del Sur. Oh, Chavacano. That's Chavacano speaking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's 5 languages out here?
Huh?
5 languages?
Where?
In the Philippines?
Oh, gee. There's like 75 or 80.
I was close.
A lot and lot. Yeah. Now, different languages as opposed to dialects. Dialects, you can kind of understand each other. But different languages, you can't understand each other.
So Gloria, she can't understand the sign, right?
When she was a child, that was her first language. But she'd been in the States so long and been in Manila so long, which is Tagalog area, Manila, that she told me that she forgot. I said, how can you forget your first language? But I do understand they'll use it or lose it principle, So she's here, and a lot of the Filipinos here that are beside us speaking, come up there and start speaking beside. She'll say in English, "Are you speaking Chinese?" Honey. But now, we've been here a few years, she's picking it up. She's learning. Bless her heart.
Hey, Francis, how are you?
Hey, Francis. Oh, that's a man.
Yeah, see? Yeah, come on, give us a like. Or don't.
But you have to like, though, to give a like, right? Or you don't have to.
That's true. Hey, from Houston, nice to see you, David.
I'm gonna get some coffee.
Okay, grab some. How you doing, Max? Picked the right time. Here comes coffee. Here comes May. See, May, we're getting our own coffee. Come say hi to everybody. Baby. Come say hi. Let's see, when you guys gonna take the show on the road? That would be fun. You know what? She got it yesterday. And her birthday, I don't think you know this, but I ordered me a laptop for her birthday because she wants to use it for her channel.
Oh, good.
And her birthday is the 26th of this month. So in 6 days, it's her birthday. And they were supposed to deliver the laptop on the 27th. That's what the tracking thing kept saying. And so I told her, you know, you're not going to get it till after your birthday. I'm sorry, I wanted to wrap it up. And it's right under there. It was just dropped off on my patio by UPS yesterday. Really? Yeah. And so UPS? I'm torturing her. Yeah. I'm torturing May because she's like, well, let's open it up. And I said, well, let's not. No, so now it's not your birthday. That's illegal to open presents. Every time she walks by, she keeps looking at it. Hey, Houston, what's up? Uke bikinis. Yep, she's a specialist with the uke. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
I guess what? I don't know what's horrible. My last comment? Yeah, we gotta be careful. Gloria might be on the radar.
Fortunately, she doesn't. She's never seen my
video. She
video.
doesn't care.
She's very boring. Kind of like the fellow who's doing all the snoring, you know, that is bored. Might have been Gloria. Stop right there. Some people might trade her in for $235. That's a good one. 235-year-olds.
You know what? There's a good line for her. That's a good comeback for you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gloria and we all had lunch yesterday, and Gloria and I sat next to each other and insulted one another for about an hour.
That's what happens when they get along.
You know you got a friend when you can tell them.
Well, you know she loves you when she slugs you in the stomach. You know,
I know.
That's a good indication there.
It's
on the couch.
Oh, there you go. There's a good question for you.
Okay. Why'd Bud start his YouTube channel over? He had so many subscribers on his original channel. That is a good question. About 10 years ago, when I started that original channel, I just started doing it for fun. But I had a website, and I said, man, I'm going to make my first $1 million, you know, on AdSense. So I'll admit I was stupid and ignorant, still handsome, but you know, I didn't know.
Nothing's changed.
No. So I joined YouTube. I mean, I joined AdSense. That's the advertising thing. And I plastered that website with ads, you know, here, there, up, bottom. And I said, man, I'm gonna make a lot of money on this. So finally, YouTube, AdSense realized this guy's not serious. He's exploiting, or I don't know, taking advantage. He's not following the rules. You know, they want people that put AdSense on things that relate to the advertiser. Sure. I mean, that's only makes sense.
Sure. They're paying good money for
and so ads. They cut me off. And I says to myself, I don't need you. You don't fire me. I fire you. So I continued with my YouTube with no AdSense. So after, you know, many years, it grew up to like 30, 40,000. And I think it was getting close to 50,000 if it hadn't hit it. And then Brian from Foreigner Farming in the Philippines.
Right.
He said, do you monetize your channel? I said, nah, I don't need them, you know. Yeah. Actually, I really wanted.
Yeah.
He said, do you know how much money you can make? I don't care. There's a reason, and then there's the real reason you tell people, you know.
Sure.
The reason I tell everybody, nah, I don't care about money. It's only money. And so he said, well, let me show you mine. He says, I don't think I have as many subscribers as you do. He took me into the back way and he showed me how much he was making. What? He said, yeah, you can make some good money. So my little brain was starting to rattle around.
Yeah.
So he said, well, first of all, how often do you make a video? And I said, every 2-3 days. And he says, I put up 3 and 4 every day. What? Yeah. And of course, you know, I understand we have different lifestyles, isn't that? I've said to myself, I'm not going to put up 2 or 3 videos every day. I don't want to. I'm just going to do it, you know.
Right.
So I realized that I could start another YouTube channel with a different email address.
An email, yeah.
Because the old, I ruined the original one. So I started them, and I asked my subscribers to come over to the new one. Then it started growing real quickly. I said, man, this is all right. And then it qualified for monetization, and then I got monetized, and then the money started trickling in. I said, man, this is all right. But I noticed that my original channel was still growing,
Oh, the other one.
The other one. So I think, hey, wait a minute here. When somebody searches Bud Brown, most likely they'll go to the other one. So I made the executive decision just to stop the other one. And so when people look Bud Brown, then they'll go to what I have now.
Gotcha.
Monetized.
And you made a mistake, I think, in the beginning that someone pointed out to you. You called it Bud Brown Live for a while.
Yeah, the new one, because I didn't want to write.
Right, and people were thinking it was live every day.
Right.
So you got to change it again, right?
Right.
So this is like your third channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
this is what happens. This is what happens when you're running from the law. Okay.
Right. You get sloppy.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Gloria. Well, thank you.
Oh,
we'll be sure to give her your best.
Yeah, we'll. Gonna spray. Yeah, she's already snipped me. Now he's gonna spray me.
How much is a petty cat? If you know the sticker price on one of those
Oh,
things?
I wonder if you're talking about my tuk-tuk.
Probably.
150,000. That's what, $3,000.
$3,000.
$3,000. The blue boy.
The blue boy. Yeah. Oh, good. We're looking forward to having you here, Richard. Let's see. Give us an update on the progress of the repair of the disaster, the earthquake, and the blown up volcano eruption. We know nothing about it. Buddy, if I knew, I'd tell you. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Baby May really loves a compliment. So make sure when you watch her little channel that you give her the old thumbs up. Yeah. Hi, Bill. How are you, buddy? Open the door. Oh, that means. Old Mary.
She's already out, right? Or she go back in?
She's already out.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Life and TV. Oh boy, I liked how you crossed the river with your Molly mobile. Yeah, it was actually the tuk-tuk, the blue boy, crossed the river.
Yeah.
I think I'd add a little theatrical enhancement to that.
Touch.
The water wasn't that high.
No, it was like 2 inches.
Oh, yeah. It was 3 inches, mister. Trying to minimize my danger.
Hey, Mr. Ron, we never skip your comments, buddy. Let's see, call yours. Smart man, no religion or politics, open season on the Oh, man. Yeah, just the channel is just a channel, I just try to, like Bud, in a way, I just document my daily life. He does it outside, I do it inside. And our channels are the same but different, But I think that the more channels that are out there, the better for you guys.
Sure.
That's why
everybody.
I always promote guys that want to come on the show, and if they get a little audience out of it, great. And it gives you people more options. Because I got my opinion, but that's just it. It's my opinion. And then Bud's got his lifestyle, which may not suit your lifestyle.
Yeah.
But you get 4 or 5 guys. Like I watched before I came to here. I watched Bud Brown, Enrique, and Ned. Those were the 3 guys that I watched, and so it helped me. It gave me an insight because they all came at it from a different direction.
Now you just watch Enrique.
Now I just watch.
No offense intended. Present company excluded.
I never watched Bud.
Sorry.
All right. Well, we hope you come out here, Dan.
Yeah.
We'd love to have lunch with you.
Sure.
It was awesome having you. Yeah, I do that. You don't know where it is, but I get the hate mail, okay, and May gets hate mail and on comments, and so generally with May, because what I do is I filter her comments out. So I look at them first, and you can't make it to the general public without me seeing it first. And I just delete them and I move on with the day. Usually when they insult me, I like to pin it, which means I put it up on top.
Oh, is that, you pin it, you put it on
I
top?
put it on top when they say something.
Everybody can see it.
And everybody can just see what this guy's beating me up. And then my loyal friends out there will just go on the hunt. And so I got it wasn't dirty. So it wasn't foul, but it was just kind of a demeaning,
Not respectful.
That's what I did. I left it up. I told May what I was doing, and she goes, "Why are all these people fighting?" I'm like, "Oh my God,
piranha! You ever seen a pig in a piranha river? Oh my God, doesn't let the skeleton."
I said, well, maybe I did that intentionally. I said, "All these people love you, it's offending you." Yeah. Hey, Chicago,
Hey,
thank you very
James,
much,
thanks.
man. Earthquake. We felt a little shake last week. At least I did. But there was a big quake. Where was it? Is that what it is?
Samar or
Samar.
I know. Yeah.
You know what? We do laugh a lot, and I actually agree with that. There's an old saying, "Laughter is the best medicine." And my father is going to turn 96 in March, and I'm going to do my best to go out and see him. And I can tell you that my father has never had a bad day in his life. He has gone through life laughing at every circumstance, no matter if it's lousy. He just laughs at it, and I really think that it jacks up the attitude. I think the number one killer in America, at least, is stress, as opposed to anything else that attacks your body. Yeah. And when you laugh, you release a lot of stress if you have it, and it's just your outlook and your attitude, and you get more oxygen, and just good things happen when you laugh. So. Yeah, laughter is the best medicine, buddy.
So I have permission to tickle you then?
I wish you would.
All right.
Wait till the camera's off. I'll show you where I like it.
Yeah, old dog.
Don't look at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Old dog, new trick. I love it.
How much for a pickup USD cash?
I don't really know about that.
USD pickup. Are you talking about transferring money? I'm not clear.
Well, he wants to buy a pickup.
Oh, a pickup. Oh, a pickup truck.
Oh, yeah, pickup truck.
Oh. I have no idea. I know that a new car is all I do know. I know that a brand new Toyota Wigo is 13,000 USD, and that's automatic air conditioning, power windows, all that kind of stuff. Sure. And so that being said, the trucks, I think I see trucks out here. Well, you see a lot of trucks. But honestly, I wish, buddy, if I knew, I'd tell you. I just don't know. I never look for stuff like that. Hey, welcome aboard. Hey, well, you should get. I know. You know what the good news is? I've been crying for the last 2 weeks about my scooter. I got it fixed. I was dead staring at buying a new scooter, and that was not making me happy. A little out of the old budget, if you know what I mean. But after you just don't give up in the Philippines. You agree?
Yeah.
You stick. You have to be tenacious. I mean, if you're looking to get your scooter fixed, or if you want to buy a pineapple, sometimes it's just a 2-day ordeal to get it done, and you just have to stay on it.
Well, in general, you can't be in a hurry.
That's right. That's right. Where's the chicken? You know what? The chicken is hiding in the other room. I don't have a place to put the chicken out here. And the reason that we're here, I was explaining to Bud instead of out in the living room, is because the height of this table allows me to click on the mouse better. So it's just an easier setup for me to operate. I'm not speaking, just joining the chat with two legends. In our own minds. He was a nice man.
I like that name.
There you go. Here's King Lee. Okay.
King. I think that's a fantastic name.
It's
King.
awesome.
I'm going to name my next kid King.
It's good to be
King. Come here.
It's good to be King.
King Brown.
People, everything you say.
Just say yes, master. I told Gloria one time, I want you to call me master from now on. I woke up the next day, I didn't know what hit me.
Oh, so you're having a little 3-in-1, huh? There you go. 3-in-1. I've never gotten used to the 3-in-1 out there.
I'm afraid I have.
Hmm.
Yeah. When at first I said, no way. But what, 8 years later, hey, it's pretty good crap.
Yeah. Well, that was a coffee. I like it. All right. Well, caveman, get out here as soon as you can, buddy.
Fish. Wow.
Honestly, I tell you, the best policy, especially when it comes to kids. Yeah, you know, that's, I don't want to belabor the fact, but there's just, why would you lie to somebody about such a big issue? And if you meet somebody, I've met a lot of women that already have kids. And when I was in my little dating, deal, and I'd meet them and they had kids, they were little kids, I would say, well, you need to go into the friend zone. First hour.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that literally, there's a different zone on a website? Friend, or is
No,
that just a
but I just
oh.
figuratively speaking,
Oh,
I say, you know
okay.
what, instead of taking this to the next level,
Oh, okay.
of a second
I got
page
you.
or something like that, let's just you and me be friends.
Yeah, I'm a
And
little
we'll
slow
sit
on
down. You know you're slow down.
Could you speak to me like a fifth grade? Well, make that a first grader. Make it a kindergarten.
Yeah, everything you need to know you learned in kindergarten. When are you gonna have another kid, bud?
Well, my brother in Mindanao has a goat, and it's gonna have like 2 kids, and he may give me one.
There you go. Thanks for answering my question. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good alternative for a lot of guys, and that's going to be
Yeah.
something that I'm going to be looking at in the future
Mhm.
because I have vertigo, and right now driving the scooter is really a pleasure, and I enjoy it a lot, and it's nimble and it's quick, and I have no issues with it other than when it breaks down. But there's going to come a time where I'm going to need that extra wheel. They got these 3-wheeled bikes.
Yeah.
They got the chariots like he's got. They got those little golf cart looking things that Ed drives.
That's what I've got. Bajaj.
Yours is a Bajaj.
Well, now hold on there,
Yours
mister.
is
Mine is a higher level.
I always forget that I'm with big money here.
Yeah. Not
Golf
Bajaj.
courses.
It's a Rusco Caruza. And you can call it the Blue Boy, but quite a bit better. And he does, yeah, he does. We did a thing called Battle of the
I
Tuck.
realize that.
Actually, there was nothing, we were trying to do positive and negative on each one. And I had several positive and several negative, and he had no negative. That ain't right.
You can always get a lady boy. You don't have to worry about the ass. I don't know what that means.
And
You mean kids?
lads, maybe.
Oh, lads, maybe. Yeah.
Missing.
Yeah, there are. There are. There's not that many. I don't think in Dumageddon itself, but I think more in Cebu. There's a lot of more digital nomad types.
Yeah.
Like Gio. Gio's a young guy.
There you go.
Okay, and he does that. He teaches online. So, yeah, I have noticed a younger crowd. There you go, buddy.
All right. Homesick. Oh.
There's a lot of guys that went home and can't get back to their wives and families. So it's sad.
That's tough.
That's tough. That's brutal.
I gotta have my teddy bear.
I understand. My Filipino wife has a friend who was 28 when she married Floyd, who was 65 when they married. Their greatest regret now is that he is 99, she is 62, and they didn't have a family together. Well, there you go. That's one of those results. Let's see.
Yeah, Ned.
Ned's young. I've never met Ned.
50.
You know Ned.
I know Ned, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never met Ned.
And he wanted to start a family.
Oh, he did? He did? I heard someone say he's having a baby.
Yeah. Oh, she's right close to having it. She's like 8 months or so.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him in a while, but yeah, he told me that's something that he's wanted for a long time.
God bless him. But he's a young guy. He's only 50 years old. That's a whole different thrill. Let's see. Well, relationship. If I wanted kids, so whatever happens, but I'm not against it. So, well, God bless.
There you go. All right. Bill.
Good job, Bill. Hello, bud.
Boy,
Thank you very much.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much. You'll retire for 50. So you know. I actually did a video about retiring.
And it's
early,
time to retire.
and
That's a big question.
that's a big question.
You know, when I retired early, real early. Matter of fact, the last couple of years were the enjoyment was really getting thin.
Sure.
And so that's when I started looking at finances and when legally can I retire. And I wanted to retire at 55 because I could. And it turned out I was 56.
That is early.
But the thing is with teachers, and I think other occupations too, you know, if I only work 5 more years, I can get $50 a month more. But I said, you know, I don't care. I don't, you know, what's worth what? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I did a whole video that was actually my most popular video. It's why I retired at age 62. And the reason I said was, the sage advice is to wait until you're 65 or 70 or this because you get so much more money. If you wait. And I thought, well, where's the guarantee that I'm going to be alive at 65? Now I'm going to pull the trigger at 62 because I might only have 2 years left. And I don't want to spend it going to my box and working. I'll take my chances. And I actually got a couple of guys made a good comment. Said, "What do you mean 62 is early? I'm 35 and I'm retired." So you know, I mean, it's all perspective.
Yeah.
Let's see. Backpackers for you, but yeah, I saw a lot of backpackers here last year. They're from Ireland. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. I'd like to go to Ireland the other day.
I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. It was one of my, well, I just say I've been there.
Okay, leave it at that.
One of my relatives live there. Extra relatives now.
Larry the leprechaun.
I loved it. It was
How
great.
long are you planning to live in the Philippines, bud?
Well, that's a good question. Even though I love it here, and I always say I love it here, we're not stuck in cement. We're really not.
No.
And Gloria's on the same page I am.
Yeah.
As long as I feel that, I think I saw a nomadic something website that said, go where you're treated the best. And right now it's great here. I love it. But if there comes a time when we're not wanted, it's uncomfortable, legally or socially or whatever, no, we don't have to stick around. We move on down the road.
I concur.
Whether another island or another country.
Or back home.
Yeah.
Let's
don't get carried away here. Can you delete anything on this? It's too late. It's already out. And
we never had it. How did you go?
Yes. Oh, how nice. Thanks, Paul.
I talk about him like a dog. That's
right. I'm going to have to.
Let's see, Becoming Filipino is a very popular video by a young Canadian. Many promotions in the Philippines. He's actually now full time. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's in, used to be in Cagayan de Oro, CDO.
I've never seen the channel.
Oh man, he's got maybe over 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a young man, but a Canadian, and like I say, if he's Canadian, he's got to be a nice guy.
Nice guy. I never met him look at it like.
There you go.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That actually is something I do know. Once they've been talking about this Guthrie airport, this international airport, and that was always kind of a joke around here as to how long it would take to complete it, how long it would get started if they hadn't done. So then they canceled it. So,
they did.
Yeah. There's no more airport coming to other than what we already got. No international.
Refund my check.
Yeah. There was your donation.
My ticket.
Oh, there you go. There's someone that visited with you, and you spent 3 hours.
Wow. Yeah. Yep. Thank you so much.
I think Bud will agree with me. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but the greatest pleasure I get is meeting guys.
Yeah, yeah.
They come out and you sit down,
Yeah.
and they make a new friend, you have a cup of coffee. And I like to hear their story. I like to find out what their motivation was, what was going on. They know about me. I've already told them on this thing, but I don't know about them.
Yeah.
So everybody's got the same story, but
There you
different.
go. Yeah.
You know, it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Let's see. There you go. See, King?
Yeah.
Helping you out with there's a spelling of that app to learn language.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Lee.
That's right. Spelling too. MEMRISE. I think. Good one. I can translate Filipina English into American English. Wow. That takes talent too. I'm having trouble with that.
No,
Honey, what? I know you said this, but what do you mean? Can you say it a different way? Oh, Lordy.
Let's see. Okay, we'll do. Thanks, man. And looking forward to seeing you. I like January. People always say when things going to open up, and I don't know. You know, they should tell me, but they don't. But I always, in my head, for some reason, I just think that the Philippines is going to want to open up in December for Christmas.
Yeah.
The economy and the money and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, they've got some sort of vaccine or whatever it is they need to start letting people back in. Because I think 50% of the population is unemployed. And I also read a very sad story this morning when I got up early that the jeepney drivers in some places have gone to begging because they just and they work for like 8 pesos a ride. We're not talking big money. We're talking about guys that are making $6 or $15 a day or something like that. I don't know exactly, but
well, they're limited now on the passengers.
Yeah, and the whole thing. The poorest of the poor are the ones that seem to be getting the worst deal. So let's see, did I get last year? Let's see, I did get last.
Again.
Find my last comment. This is what happens when you get. Here we go. Okay. How's May's sister doing after the loss of her boyfriend? Well, she's doing much better. May had 2 sisters, both lose their significant others. One was married, the other one was not. She had 2 little, if you're talking about her youngest sister, she actually did some videos and then some guys kind of sponsored her, if you will, and it helped her out financially. And I had that go directly that way. Don't go to me, let's go to her. You guys do it amongst yourselves. So she was able to get back up on her feet. She started back up her little online business. And so my whole theory or philosophy with May is that the reason we started her YouTube channel is that she's got something that can perpetuate when I'm gone and create a cash flow environment because of our age difference. And so that's sort of happened, sort of kind of with her sister. Her sister started an online business selling clothes and shoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
And she's making some money doing that.
Oh, good.
So thank you for asking. Yeah, May takes good care of her family. And May has never asked me for a penny for anybody. So that's a sign of a good girl, I think.
Morning.
Morning, Jensen. Visit Morning. 61. Okay, in golf courses. Well, I don't have the kind of money to go to golf courses, but Bud does, so I'll let him answer that.
Well, I tell you, I've got a buddy who goes there every week. Ed?
Yeah. Where is it? Where's the golf course?
Well, it's on Rovira, which is a main street. Is this person here in Dumagetti looking to move? Oh, in 2 years.
In 2 years. Okay.
May not be in Rovira in 2 years.
Yeah, you don't know. Could be one of those earthquakes or volcanoes.
But they kind of nice. I don't play golf. Not as far as say not legally, but
yeah. Well, I don't know.
But I've heard good things about it. I don't think it's that expensive. Nothing. Everything is. That's the thing. Everything is minimal price. You know, I don't even have to ask how much something is in general.
I think I agree with you, but I think they were saying it was a little pricier than they thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you get a caddy and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, you do?
So it won't break the bank. But as far as I know, there's 1 or 2 golf courses out here.
Yeah.
I just haven't gone.
Yeah,
I
no.
kind of gave up on golf. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. I know we've been going.
Unhappy old goat, man. What a great handle.
I know. Isn't that great? Yeah. You get to cutting line. Oh, cutting in line.
Yeah, at the LBC, I asked a fellow there, I said, do we need, it was kind of crowded, picking up something. Said, do we need to pick a number there? He said, are you a senior citizen? Well, that was a nice little question. I said, you're kidding, right? I said, yeah. He said, just go straight to the window.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always get cut in front of. People always cut in front of me. Hello, Paul and Bud. Well, hello to you.
Hey.
Lefty all around. I felt it last week. There was a different one actually here on this island. Small one. But there was a big one and we didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it, no. You will be interviewing former First Lady. What?
Where'd that come from? Yeah, that's a good rumor. Big up to club flippers. Bury the boss. I don't understand what's being said there.
On parole, hand.
Oh, we are?
Oh, it's the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. What about, you know?
Oh, here we go. It begins.
Later.
And so it begins, the question.
Well, BC Alternative, I'm looking for a bad one, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you go. See? I do have my Joe Biden moments I'm very proud of. There was one guy that Baby May did a try-on haul for bikinis, and one guy got really offended by it. I said, "Well, you should call Sports Illustrated." But I hear they do that too. It's a bikini. It's a grown woman in a bikini, and some guys just went all flitter.
Yeah.
So we, go to the beach. See bikinis there too. He was just trying to show you what she could buy for 50 pesos.
I'll tell something on Gloria. I said, hey, I'd like to see you in a bikini. You're disgusting. She said, really?
Yeah. I don't know anything about this. Do you know anything about the military presence in Subic Bay?
Let me see. No, I haven't heard anything. It seems like rumors, many.
A lot of rumors, but I don't see any action.
Better not say.
Yeah, it's Bert and Ernie. That's right.
Bert and Ernie!
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
That's
better.
a good one.
A couple of Muppets. Yeah, right. Let's see. How's the Molly Mobile running, bud?
Well, if you're referring to the latest vehicle I have, it's called the Blue Boy. The Molly Mobile is what we call the original electric one that we modified the body.
Right.
We had it for a few years, and then we got the Chariot.
Right.
And we had it for a couple of years, and now we have the Blue Boy. But the Molly Mobile itself, somebody bought it, and he said I could go up and visit it here in Valencia.
Oh, okay.
And I could go and visit the Molly Mobile anytime I wanted to.
Is it still running? It's electric. You have
Well,
with the battery.
Yeah, exactly. And I could buy. So I said, I'll buy normally I like when I sell something, I want it to be running, oil change, tires there.
Right.
But he said, no, I want it just the way it is. I said, well, I can buy batteries for it, but whatever the increase in the price, the batteries. And he said, no. He said, we'll just we'll tow it up here to Valencia. So he did, and so the Molly Mobile is sitting there. Actually, he's in Australia right now. Been there a year and get back. So,
Okay,
but
so
the
there you
truck
go.
is good. It's running good.
Bert and Ernie. That's a good one. Yeah, it's gonna really start pouring there, bud.
Oh boy. I'm looking for a good woman, a good wife.
Yeah. Suffering and settle out for the study, but
Oh.
I had to quarantine for 5
Yeah.
days. Okay.
But 5 days is not
Oh,
bad.
it says Philippine government picked up 10.
Oh, that's
Well, that's
fantastic.
probably because it's an OFW.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good news.
Yeah, that is good. That's
good. Hello from Los Angeles.
all right. I don't know if you know it, Howard. My son lives there in Huntington Beach, not far away. So he's always Los Angeles.
We did not feel the quake.
No.
Hello from Las Vegas.
Oh, Las
That's where
Vegas.
I came
Yeah.
from.
Jimmy.
You have to keep testing the water. Okay. As I've always said, all that's required to watch my channel is low standards.
Boy.
We're doing our best to keep this as mediocre as possible.
I heard one guy sleeping in there.
Yeah.
In the audience.
That was it.
How rude.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Yeah.
Okay, looking forward to something. What?
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
nice.
We appreciate it.
Johan.
Hey, Pumpkin Twins. Finally, somebody read my thing here. What a pumpkin is. We came up with that at the last minute because we turned on the thing, and the deal, and Doug goes, "My God, our heads are so big." We're like, "Oh, we got pumpkins." I said, "Well, we'll put that on the bottom." There are pumpkins.
I was telling Paul I was getting a haircut, and I told the guy, "Man, my head is sure round like a basketball." And he said, "Yeah, it is. It sure is." You have to agree with me.
Oceanside.
Oceanside, yeah, I've been
country
there
there.
many times. Jennifer,
Jennifer. Good morning.
good morning. James Lifestyle.
Hey, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, tell them the name of your channel, by the way, bud, just in case some of my folks are
Well,
watching.
I thought long and hard about a snappy
Uh-huh.
name for the channel, and I came up with Bud Brown.
Wow.
Yeah. Spelled exactly like it sounds. Bud Brown.
How do you find fellow expats, foreigners to be
I wonder if you're thinking of the same thing I'm thinking.
What's that?
Go to the Dumaguete, what do they call it there? U.S. Embassy in Dumaguete. Right on the corner there. It's sometimes it's called McDonald's.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's
the embassy. Yeah.
That's where they'll be. A lot of the bars, resto bars they call them, and places to eat and have a beer or two, and you're gonna find expats all over the place.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a double-edged sword. It really is.
It is.
Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's not.
In my little world, I've kind of found that certain people go to certain places and other people go to other places.
Yeah.
And I just decided that, okay, I like that resto bar, but I really don't like the clientele.
Yeah.
And so I just avoid it. And it's just one of those little tweaks that I made. So.
Oh, to be.
But to be interviewed, maybe you're talking about me interviewing.
See that part.
That's okay. A lot of people reached out to me and said they want to be on the program, and those are the best interviews, by the way. And I've met people, obviously, that I've said, "Hey, you're an interesting guy. Would you like to be on the show?"
Company excluded, I'm sure,
for this. And so, if someone's reticent about it, in other words, if they're kind of like shy or drawing back, I don't press it because it's a lousy interview. But people that have a story to tell or are anxious to kind of tell their story, usually it's the best by far. And I meet people randomly. And a lot of them, all the females, have been May. May is my best talent scout. Because I met a guy named George, who is a real estate agent here. And she was just going for a walk, and he was working in a field. And she started talking, and she said, "I want my boyfriend to interview you." And she says, "Hey, I got this guy George for you to talk to." And I said, okay, great. What's he do? She goes, well, he's a farmer up the road. I said, okay. So we went up the road and I set up my camera. And it turned out that he's got this whole other thing going on. And, my next door neighbor, Mark, started a channel. And it's called Every Man Has a Story. And I love the title of this channel.
I do too.
You know,
so true.
because you know what? Every man, woman, and child has a story.
Yeah.
And it's just, I find the most interesting people are the most least suspecting people that you walk by. It's the guy you pass every day on the road. Instead of being a person of importance or have a big position or a big title, I find the everyday guy that is really got the real story. That's what I like.
Yeah.
So that's how I find it.
Yep.
Real glad. That's not a nice comment. Good morning. Thank you. Oh, we're glad.
Well said.
Yeah, troll alert. That's okay. We let them have a few seconds of time. Let's see. I need to go back up, I think. I'm getting lost here again. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there's Clyde Seaside. I recognize that name. So let's just start here, buddy. Let's see. Gotta run. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for coming by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let's see. Good morning from the Sunshine State. Well, hi there, Donald.
Hey. Oh.
Okay.
Taking a long shower in there.
Long shower. Baby May, are you gonna come say hello?
Thanks, Larry.
Don't they make you use it? I spend a lot of money getting this color. I have jet black hair.
I know.
This cost me a ton.
Yeah. Yeah. Good long look.
Look at this.
Hello, guys.
All right. Well, wait. There's going to be a commercial. I can already feel it happening. Baby May, please tell everybody what the name of your channel.
Yeah, Bill.
Okay. All of a sudden, she got shy. Bye-bye, May. Thanks for stopping by. Usually she's promoting. Thought you guys would be at Bud Brown food breakfast.
Well, that's a pretty good guess.
It was. What is this, a dorm room? Actually, that's the bathroom behind us. And the only reason that we set up here is this is the only place that I can position the computer and work the mouse and set up chairs. And it's a whole long story, but it's just really about just positioning of the computer.
I didn't quite catch that. Would you say that again?
What? I didn't know.
Gotta explain.
Thank you very much, Ken. Way behind. I know we are way behind because we both like to hear ourselves talk.
Uh-oh.
That's the problem. We rattle on way too long. 112 in Vegas. I do not miss that one iota.
Yeah.
Holy smoly. Woo! Toronto, Canada. There's one of your Canadian friends.
Yeah, I can.
Thumbs up. Thank you very much. You know, thumbs up actually helped the algorithm. I didn't know that till the other day. Someone told me.
Well, I was told when I first got on that thumbs up or thumbs down, it shows that there's audience participation.
That's right. Right. So a thumbs up, a thumbs down doesn't matter.
But I prefer thumbs
A
up.
down doesn't hurt you though.
No,
As far as
it,
the algorithm.
it actually, yeah, it shows they're
Shows
participating.
action. Yeah, that they're engaged, like none of these people. Yeah, there's 380 people on here right now.
Oh my gosh!
And 355 of them are asleep in their armchair.
If they're gonna have their thumb up while they're asleep,
Yeah,
that'll be
I
fun.
gotta get them early, bud. Yeah, there you go, Johnny Carson and McMahon.
Yeah, I'll be your backup. I'll be in.
I'll be your huckleberry. Hello, Paul and Bud. Johnny, don't go away. I did that. Sorry. All right, I know I'm behind on the comments, kids. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, okay. They're discussing amongst themselves.
Okay.
The Philippines issues visas. Yeah, cool. Come see us.
Love it.
Nothing we like more than to hang out.
Yep.
Good morning. Thank you for coming
Good morning,
in.
Megan.
Hello from Newark, California. Get the positive.
Newark, oh.
Thank you very much. We will. Iowa, not far from Muscatine. Okay, the state was hit by a hurricane called week. Ooh. Wow. Sorry to hear that. It's Lloyd and Floyd from Dumb and Dumber. There you go.
That'll be all right.
That works for me.
Yeah.
We should put that on the bottom next time.
Yeah,
We're going to get a mix of Dumb and Dumber.
Gotta kick out that.
Hello from Maui.
Oh, all right. Aloha.
It's good to be together. Thanks, Zane. Thanks for coming by. Lloyd and Harry. Okay. Now who's dumb?
Ooh, good comeback. I didn't catch it.
A nice hotel I've actually looked at was called the Bricks, and it was right on the boulevard. I think it's a little pricey, like $30 a night or something like that, or maybe 20. I don't know. But I would look at the Bricks, and I'm sure for a month they would give you a break.
I was gonna say, most hotels will give a discount for a week or a month. So let them know before how long you plan to stay there.
When I first came to town, I stayed at a place called the Tip Top.
Mm-hmm.
And the bathroom was really big and the bedroom was really small. So I didn't understand that deal. And I didn't even have room to put my suitcase open and get situated. So, but I like the Bricks. And the only reason I like the Bricks is I had a friend that said he was going to come out here and see me. And I said, and he asked the same question, what hotel should I stay at? I said, well, I don't know. I only stay at this goofy Tip Top place. So I went down to the Bricks and I asked them, can I go inside and video? And I did. Oh, and I videoed it. And it was really nice. And so I sent that to him. Yeah. And then he never showed up.
Well, there you go. But it depends on the budget,
It does. It does.
And whether do you want to be on the boulevard or back away or.
That's true.
So there's a lot of options for sure.
But I don't like to give advice, but if I had to do it all over again, I think I would have just stayed 1 week and gotten a week rate at a hotel, and then maybe another week in another part of town and kind of bounced around.
That's a good idea.
But it's just budget. For me, I was on a tight budget. I'm still on a tight budget. Bud's on a tight budget. We're all on budgets. But if you've got the foresight, you got the money in the bank, and you can say, okay, I can spend X amount of dollars for the first month. You may as well stay comfortably. And by the boulevard, I think is good because it's near the action, the restaurants, all that.
Downtown.
Easy to get transportation. Yeah. You can jump on a ferry from there. It's impossible to get lost because you're right there.
And then the U.S. Embassy in the McGetty.
Yeah, McDonald's. Yeah. Good to see you, Zane. Thanks for coming along, buddy. What did we do with the crown for fire? Problem is now, bud. Brian just does videos about anything just for the dollars. Who's Brian?
I wonder if they're referring to farmer farming in the Philippines.
Well, you know what? Capitalism at its finest. And Bud and I do this as a hobby. I always tell people this is a video diary of my life that I want to have. And I think Bud's got the same thing. Yeah. And we make coffee money at the end of the day with the AdSense and everything. And that's great. But I think that we have money coming in from our Social Security or pension. Yeah. And so we don't really necessarily have to do this job. But some guys need this as income. Yeah. So, that's very true. And it's work. I mean, that's a fire in their belly. I got to put out some videos because I need that income. I wouldn't want that pressure, man. But we both have the luxury of doing a video when we want to do a video. And sometimes I go a week and I'm looking at something I need to say or talk about or don't feel like it. Yeah. But, that guy is cranking out. If you're telling me the truth, he's cranking out 3 a day. That's a lot of work. So he earns every nickel he gets. Yeah. Good morning from China. Oh, ni hao. All right. Welcome to Thanks, man. Wow, all right. Good vibes. Thanks, man. Oh, good, Charles. All right, Barry,
Oh,
we hope
good.
you can get out here.
This time. Oh, there you go.
Apple. Right on.
Beautiful
Hello,
life.
bud.
Some piano lessons. Valencia. Ah. Chuck.
You know anybody that gets piano lessons?
No, but
You know
what?
what?
I believe there must be.
There has to be, because
There has to be.
Jim McGetty, believe it or not, has some of the finest musicians.
Yeah.
I think in football.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some guys. There's a guy named Stash Wagner that plays guitar, and he was. There's an old song, it's 50 years old, called "Don't Bogart That Joint,"
Oh,
and
man.
it was on Easy Rider, the movie.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'm going over a lot of guys' heads right now because of the age thing. But he wrote, he still makes money off of that song. 50 years old, he still gets it was the 50-year anniversary of the movie, which that song was on.
Really?
And he got an extra residual check from it. So, pretty remarkable. But bottom line is, the guy's an awesome guitar
How do you
player.
know about him?
I go to Grumpy's, and I just, I heard who he was, and then I'm friends with him on Facebook, and then I was just chatting him up one day, and I said, "How are things going?" And he said, "Great." He says, "It's the 50th anniversary of Easy Rider. I got a little extra Johnny in my pocket."
He was playing there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he plays there.
What day? What
They
day?
just have a thing at, excuse us, we're going to have a conversation.
Well, you can, yeah, don't listen in. Don't listen. Private.
Every night, not every night, but every Saturday night at Grumpy's, musicians just go and play.
Really?
A drummer will show up, a sax guy, a bass guy.
They have a jam
guitar guy,
session.
and whoever shows up, shows up. And
Wow.
last time I was there was like 5 guitars going.
What kind of music was
Rock and roll.
Now we're
Rock and roll.
talking.
Yeah.
Who's on there?
But that's on Saturday, and it's just kind of an open mic, and if you got an instrument, come on. And they'll loan the guys guitars. So, thanks, Briggs. Happiness. Welcome. What did they finally give you bike to fix it? It's a long story, but I had hit a rock, and I bottomed out on the rock, and I hit it hard. I mean, I felt like the bike was going to snap in two. And so, long story short, it knocked loose a screw that was holding one of the fuel lines, and then it also cracked a gasket that was on the fuel pump that nobody was able to pick up. The guy that I eventually took it to is here in Valencia, and he stripped the bike down to the bones. He did everything from clean out the gas tank. He just did a complete process of elimination, and he took every part off of that bike until he found the issue, which was one little tiny screw that was missing and a broken gasket at the end of the day. So,
It's too late to make that long story short. I'm afraid to tell you that.
we'll just move on. Well, you won't want to meet us after this. This guy wants to meet us. I'm sure he's changed his mind by now.
Just a short story here.
Now he's going to try to avoid us.
Oh, my.
Where's PV? Who's PV?
PV.
I don't know what PV is.
I don't know.
Picture of you building a Broadway restaurant. Yes. Yeah. I think that we were at Gigi's. A picture I found, but I put up
we forgot that. When we
Yeah.
met, we said we got to be sure and take it.
I found an old photo of us. And so that was either Nashville or Gigi's. Let's see. Button Jeff, there's another handle. Keep it coming, guys. We like it. We got Dumb and Dumber. We got.
Yeah, Laura.
Yeah, we don't need the chicken. We got us banting about.
And banter.
Thank you very much, John. We appreciate
Okay.
you. I don't like live blogs, but watching guys is an exception. Thanks, guys, for putting some on.
Oh,
Thanks, Ronaldo. My buddy Ronaldo. Ronaldo came up with the most creative way to do the backwriter thing. Oh, yeah. It was funny. Get a room, guys. We're in a room.
That's right. Shower's right behind us.
Yeah. from Shanghai. Come time, making breakfast. Now, what do you guys? We're just high on caffeine here right now.
Yeah. You know.
Let's see. Hi. All right, we're gonna try to get you the comments.
Okay.
More thumbs up.
More
Yeah,
comments.
they're free. In fact, they're not only are they free, but the thumbs up are now gluten free.
There you go. I'll have a double.
Thank you. Let's see. That's raining on us for lousy chemicals. Yeah, I drink black coffee, so to
I knew I
speak,
shouldn't have admitted
and
that.
I know. I still can't get used to it. It is just chock full.
Yeah.
Right.
I like chemicals. You know? Tastes good.
There you go. You got some coffees right there. Let's see. Alexis World. Hi, Paul and Bud. I would like to buy you guys a couple of Starbucks. George. Thank you very much. And that's exactly what it will go to. Thank you so much.
All right.
God bless you. We appreciate that. That's a nice treat, huh?
That's nice.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, man, I don't know if I want to talk about it, but when I walked in I made one visit to Starbucks because I had seen it right on the boulevard there. Oh, Starbucks. I walked in there. Holy smoke. I didn't know that was it's like I hit a hornet's nest. I got so many comments on you're a child labor and this and that and what? So that's a controversial
So I guess
place or something.
Starbucks has got some sort of reputation for.
I guess so. I didn't know that. Oh, well, it wasn't really that great. Anyway, they didn't have the plug-ins. You know, you want to have a plug-in, you want to have good Wi-Fi. But Tom and Tom's and Bose Coffee.
I like Tom.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, good. Alexis. That's probably because of
They're chatting. Yeah, thank you very much, Alexis. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank
well.
you so much. You know, I'll tell you a quick story about sharing blessings. It's one of the little things that just
This will be long story short.
So when I was a young boy.
Yeah, and then I was turned 6. Go ahead. That was terrible.
No, that's okay. No,
I'll pretend like I'm interested. Go ahead.
That's all right. Let's move on to the comment.
Now the participants are giving troll comments here. That's getting bad.
There's a Filipino blogger that calls her American husband boss.
There you go.
Some people don't like it. Some people don't like the fact that Baby May calls me daddy, but it's a joke, actually. Yeah. Your next kid. Let's see.
My brother's goat.
Oh, the new goat thing. Okay. Thank you very much for enjoying ourselves being here.
Automobile.
Our cars, but we choose. Mine would be a 1951 Cadillac convertible. But that's just cool.
Well, I tell you, car that I've had 2 of them, and I just love it. Lincoln Town Car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, one time I was in a parking lot, and I kind of give the old joke of when the guy brought the groceries out, I opened the trunk, of course, electric, and I said I can get 4 dead bodies in here easily. He said, really? Just kidding. Really? But the town car, man, I love that.
I'd like that car right there he's talking about.
Yeah, what he's talking about.
Big old cruiser. That's my style.
Convertible. Huh?
This is an epic live stream.
Oh.
It's never been used in my
Ah.
territory ever before. It's all due to Bud Brown.
Yeah. Had to go.
Oh, don't make me do that.
No, that's
this is like torture.
I'm getting carried away now.
Well, come on out, Jim.
Huh? That's what we need. Come to my place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Save a lot of gas that way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It'll be a lot simpler for you.
Yeah, that's what I need. A simple way for a simple mind.
Hello, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Well, we hope you do.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about them.
Somebody likes it over there. I think Gio and Ricky like it over
I'll tell you who's
Yeah.
near there, Tom and Ruth. You know Tom and Ruth,
I
Adventures?
don't.
Nice people,
Yeah.
real nice.
Yeah.
Do a lot of live streams too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
You know,
they
it's funny,
live-
we were talking the other day, is that once you move out here, you stop watching YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's true. It's just
At
like you
least
have
so-
your own adventures.
Yeah,
You know, and you
yeah,
start
stop watching
finding
other
your own
people's
stuff.
adventures.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
I now know how to change money. I know how to rent
Yeah.
an apartment. I know where to get the
Yeah.
scooter. Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
Ecuador.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Entonces habla español.
See?
Ay,
Right there.
Chihuahua.
Ecuador. Cool. I just love it.
Ecuador used to be a real hot spot for expats.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I wonder how the situation is. And with East Texas. All right.
Oh, inner city.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He reminds me every
Wow.
moment that he can. The love story that was on TV and this and that.
Don't you
blah,
know?
Blah, blah, blah. GMA. We got an interview. They flew him to Manila. And then he was on the show. And everybody watches him. And everybody loves Bud.
Well, you know what? Enough of me talking about myself. What did you think of my latest movie? The old actors.
You know why Bud's so white?
Uh-oh, here we go.
He's always in glorious shadow.
Oh, but it's true. It's true.
Oh, there's a good question.
I do, and I did a video on it, how I set up a mailbox
I'll be right back.
situation.
I'll get us going.
I'm just making a long story short.
Okay.
So, do your thing. No, I had a storage and I had a mailbox thing there, and they would send my mail periodically. Well, I had everything on automatic payment. You know, the bank will you just set up a auto payment thing, and but I don't know. So I hadn't checked it in 2 or 3 years, and I checked it just to make sure everything was cool. And they said, you're behind on your payments. What? They said, yeah, we raised the price, monthly price. Really? When? 2018? Oh, man. Can you imagine? So, anyway, I now have my mail sent to my daughter, but some guys, I forgot what the name of it, but they're very happy with their mailing situation. They, maybe we can, somebody, one of the people that are watching now knows what it is. But they'll scan your mail and they'll send you, a notice in your mail or message or something, and you can tell them if you want what to do with it, or you can to send it to you or not. So there are mailing services there. Also, my storage. That's another thing.
But we don't want to hear about
No, definitely not.
that. I leave for 5 minutes. Look at
I
that.
know, that was a long story short. Short story long.
Yeah, like I said, I think that it's good that all guys are doing all things. Some guys are going to waterfalls, some guys are parasailing, some guys are really active, some guys are like us, where we're just kind of doing our thing, living our lives, and making friends, trying to have fun in our old age.
There you go. There you go. California, Philippines, Bearcat. All right, California. I know where that is. You do too.
I do too. Let's see your book.
Oh,
Thank
what
you
a
very
great
much.
comment.
God bless you. We will do it again. We'll do it from Bud's place.
Yeah,
He's
good for my
going to
place.
do his first live stream, and I'll go there and annoy his subscribers.
Yeah. Hey.
That's not a bad idea to download some music and stuff, and just bring it with you. Yeah.
That would be
Good idea.
Bacolod, not Bacala. So remember that.
I've been to Bacalat, but I've never been to.
Well, it's real near. It's real
I've never
close.
been to Bacola.
It's real
But I've
close.
been to Bacalat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice right here.
All the
Ecuador is very cool. Remember you were asking
Oh
about
yeah.
Ecuador?
Oh good.
So there you go.
I'm glad to hear that.
Buddy Tripp is a guy that follows the channel, and he's in Mexico. So I'm really curious to see how he's doing over there.
What's his name?
Buddy Tripp.
Buddy Tripp.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna name my next child Buddy Tripp.
You're Mexico. Hi guys, Bud, you do a great job in your video editing. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you how many hours I spend doing it, but you do something fun and you like it, then it's worth it to hear people appreciate it.
Bud and I were talking yesterday, and it's funny because I guess what people see and what reality is two different things. So
Yeah.
they'll see us on YouTube, and maybe Baby May and I are here, and we're doing something at a waterfall or at a restaurant, and Bud's racing around.
Yeah.
Chariot, he's going here and he's going there. And in reality, we're
Peeling out.
Yeah. And in reality, we're gone from home for about 2 hours, and we both just go in the middle of the day.
Take a nap.
It looks like we're going 24/7
Yeah.
all you want is our
Yeah.
YouTube channel,
Don't believe everything you see.
Oh my goodness.
Rich could have a lot of fun there. Yeah, Southeast Asia. I want to do a lot more traveling.
Yeah, let me run that by you guys too. This is what Bud and I were talking about yesterday. We touched on it, and so we'll go ahead for you for a few minutes. But I was talking with Baby about getting a passport. I thought, what do we think about this idea? Because you discussed it earlier about we're not hearing cement.
There you go.
And I've been to Vietnam, and I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've been to Indonesia, and I've seen that. I want to go to Kuala Lumpur. I want to go to Japan. I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to go back to Thailand. But I want Baby to go with me. And so just the idea of living 3 months in Vietnam, 3 months in Thailand, 3 months in the Philippines, and 3 months in 50 countries is doable because of the Airbnb thing. Now, I've never done an Airbnb.
I have.
But from what I understand, it's no security deposit. You can negotiate a month or 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
And it's just as affordable as living here.
Yeah.
Is that true statement?
Yeah, well, it depends on where you go.
Where you go.
Yeah,
But
just
I
like
know
here.
Vietnam is very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Thailand, I think, is going to
Yeah,
be about
beach's
the
great.
same. I've heard Kuala Lumpur is on the same plane. And it just gives you an opportunity to get some different viewpoints, So there's something that I think would be
Southeast Asia,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
I think there's a bug that people get.
Mm-hmm.
Expat Ecuador. Okay,
Ecuador.
Jim.
How do you like it over in Ecuador?
Well, he's the one who said that he liked it. It was cool.
Okay.
I think.
25 Filipino, we get serious when children are for kids. She decided to stay with me, but I have to understand it. Let's see, what does this say again? I am 25 years older than my Filipino girlfriend. When we got serious, I told her I did not want any more kids. She decided to stay with me, but I would have to understand if she decided to move on. Well, there's a fair statement, I guess. So I guess you guys had the discussion, and if it just becomes unbearable for her and she wants to start a family, I guess she's saying you're going to have to cut her free. So as long as the understanding is there.
From around here, 25 years is not that much. Like a 25-year-old and a 50-year-old.
Right.
Right? I mean.
Right.
Oh, Mindanao. Yeah. He's in what they call CDO, Cagayan de Oro. That's his home
I'm
base.
going to have to check that out.
Yeah, I think good. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's got a lot of subscribers. Yeah. Wait a minute.
What's it like to have? I'll go back.
Yeah, Catil, Northern Mindanao. Catil. Oh, I don't even know that place. I thought it was CDO. Maybe he moved.
What would
since
you
last
do
time.
with 750,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
Well, you just have to.
What? Thank you. 10,000.
Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, he's
Oh, he's
a great
guy, free spirited.
Yeah.
He must have been Asian before he traveled everywhere. Well, there you go. Good.
Oh, endorsements from companies.
Yeah, see, there would be a good guy to watch. I
Yeah.
confess, I've not seen his channel.
Yeah.
But I'll check him out. But for
Yeah.
guys that are thinking about coming out here and
Yeah.
want to travel,
Yeah.
and see different places, this
Yeah.
guy sounds like your perfect tour guide.
Yeah.
And the
We even got a
endorsements.
Filipino named Kulas.
Ah, okay.
The Filipinos, I think, gave him that name.
My stepson has raised money for the tricycle drivers. Some of them have been confined. Yes, yes, that's a true statement, Mark.
Yeah.
As we speak, I dropped May off yesterday when I went to go meet Bud, and I met another person, and I came home, and she was gone for 4 or 5 hours. And bless her heart, she was out. She had gotten some money in on her channel. She was very excited, and so she spent some of her own money to go out and buy a bunch of food to feed the less fortunate out there.
Yeah.
So, I imagine the truck drivers would be involved in that too. We're 20 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Take
about
you that
20,
long?
maybe 20, 25 minutes.
Okay. You're down
Well,
closer
there's
to
a
Good-
back way and then there's a front way. I had to go the long way because then drop Gloria downtown. But I can come the back way from my house to,
Yes,
Valencia,
that's
that's
faster. That's a lot. Like
Yeah.
coming from Francis's, you take that back road.
there you go.
Yeah, that's what I
Exactly.
take to get down.
Exactly. That's like 15
That's a
minutes.
15-minute ride, yeah. And it's funny because you look at Dumagetti or like you look where I live on the map. I look on Google Maps and then I'll look at something like, let's just say Tom Tom's Coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, man, that was like far, that was far away. And 12 minutes later, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know? It's really small here.
Traffic can get, depends on time of the day. That's one thing that's starting to wear me a little bit about Dumagetti. The traffic is picking up.
Yeah, I prefer Valencia because we don't have that bad of issue. In other words, we have, it's grown up a lot in the last 3 years. It's called the Valencia Plaza, which is sort of, the infamous red tables.
Yeah, the park there.
Yeah, the park
Yeah.
there. Well, that's matured a lot, and there's more restaurants there.
Oh,
There's just a nicer group. They now have a market on Sunday. There's new guys up there cooking German food, Hungarian food,
Oh,
stuff like that. So
really?
every Sunday there's a little dealio, kind of like in the park for 3 or 4 hours, and it's almost like a little fair, And the vendors
street.
come out, yeah, street fair, and the vendors come out to sell their wares, and it's just nice. So
Yeah.
from here we can just jolt down there. It's 5 minutes away, and avoid all the traffic. But on the other hand, we live lower down.
Yeah.
And Gloria likes to go where Gloria likes to
She
go.
goes to her
And
hangout.
That's a traffic jam right there.
Yeah.
Well, greetings. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
That's a pretty good
Don't
way
have
of putting it, Bill.
Yeah.
No one really knows either. Yeah. Good vibes. Thank you very much. There you go, Gary. We're glad you're happy, buddy. Thank you very much, Robin. But you know how about the Untitled Chapter?
How much about them are they? How much? Oh, price?
Price probably.
They're between 150,000 and 200,000. So we got 300 and
3,000
3,500.
and 3,500. Yeah. Speaking of what, I have it happen to me almost every time. In fact, 7-Eleven's notorious for that. And I can't get out of the habit. If there's two checkers, say at 7-Eleven. I stand in the middle of them, and what blows my mind is the checkers never catch on, but I'm standing there. And so I'll stand between them because the right one goes first, I go right.
Yeah.
If the left one leaves, I go left. That's how I did it in the States. And everybody would fall in behind me. And here, they just go straight up. So yeah, the cut-in thing is
That statement that you made, that's how I did it in the States. I think that's where
well, that's just
a lot
it.
of guys go wrong.
I'm trying to be polite by falling in, and
Now, back in the States, yeah, this and that.
it's just hard for me to bully my way up to the front. You know what I mean? So
That's what the senior citizen card is for. Excuse me. Well, that's another story for another time, but Oh, Gloria, man, they'll bump her. She'll say, "Excuse me."
You know what? I've got to admit, I did that one time. Someone cut in front of me, and I went, "Yo!"
And the line is back there, buddy.
I've got ice cream. It's melting. Let's see here. Hello, Paul and Bud, beautiful from Iowa. Oh, you're 5 years now. Great.
Wow, good. Great.
Great.
Keeps getting better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah. I don't. You wear dentures, Bill?
No, speak English.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry to come my steaming goals. That's a good one. The things he likes to do now, like stay in his room and not play with other kids, was punishment when he was a kid. Now it's his goal. That's a great one.
Muppets.
Yeah, that's us. The Muppets were Dumb and Dumber. Secret Santa scammer ripped off in the Philippines and dressed like a thief.
Oh!
What percentage of expats going to stay long term versus running back home? A rough guess. Well, that's actually a very good question. Some guys come out here, and if I'm reading your question right, they just don't like it.
Yeah.
And they bail back out. I don't know a percentage. You?
No, but everybody's personality. What do? You do your research. Are you coming here on a recon run? Whereas, unfortunately, there was a lady. I won't say her name, but American lady, older, and she just kind of packed up her bags and. Well, her research was looking at Bud Brown's and other people's,
Yeah.
So he's having a great time. I'm going to live like a queen.
Yeah.
And so she came here and, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting.
Right. When I first arrived and got into my new apartment, there was a little bungalow apartment that's across from it. And the story was that a guy had been living there just 2 days before I moved in. He left. And it wasn't because I was showing up, I don't think. But he left his motorbike, he left the furniture he bought. He spent, I don't know, I'll go out on a limb and say 5,000 USD just on motorbikes and furniture. He said, I just can't meet the girls here. He had lived here for 30 days and he just gave up on that. I never forgot that story. Well, he left everything for the landlord. He said, listen, I know I'm burning you. I signed the lease. I'm sorry, I can't fulfill the lease. Please take the furniture. Please take the motorbike. It's all yours. I can't meet any girls here. And he had been here for 30 days. So, and then there's guys that come out here and are dissatisfied because of all the little things start to add up. The uneven pavement, the waiting for a menu, the little nonsensical
geoanimation things like that.
Yep. And we were at breakfast. My neighbor and I went with the girls to the Why Not for breakfast. We have this routine where we drop off our laundry to get done. We go to the Why Not because they're open early. We go there, we have a certain omelet that we like, and the girls have a certain pancake they like. And Joe and I stepped outside because we both smoke. And so while we were smoking, we saw Baby May and Joe's girlfriend come out of the restaurant. And they were just standing there. This was the day before yesterday, I think. And so we finished our cigarettes. We came back across the street. We said, what's going on? And they go, well, there's an American there flipping out. And what had happened was there was a Chinese couple sitting in a table. They were on their phones and they were yelling at their phones. And this guy had sat down to have breakfast. And he was listening to them. And instead of just saying, excuse me, but, or what I would have done is I would have just eaten my breakfast fast and gotten out of there and called it a day. I've gone to restaurants where there's a bunch of annoying guys sitting at a table, and I just politely pick up my coffee and move to another table. Yeah. But this guy went ballistic, and the girls were scared. And when we got back in, the guy was finishing up and leaving.
So that's the kind of guy that I think should leave.
Yeah, it should. Well, I've heard guys say it's too hot, can't
Yeah,
stand the heat.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There's, and again, I go back to the medical issues too.
Yeah.
If
If
you've got a chronic problem
Yeah.
and you need medical attention, you need to be in Cebu or,
Yeah,
actually, I think Thailand would be a better choice for
Yeah.
that because they have better medical care. So
that's what I
it is
understand.
what it is.
It's supposed to be Bangkok is supposed to be a real magnet for what
Oh,
they call
yeah.
it, medical tourism.
Yeah, the facelifts and all that kind of stuff. And plus, the bypass surgery is 50%.
Well, I know I don't need a facelift, but I'd like to get maybe like a nose job or something like that, because maybe a tummy tuck.
Well, you are entering your dating years. It is time for you to get back out there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's just entertaining. Thank you very much, California, Philippines. Yeah. All is good.
All's good. Yeah, all's
Let's see.
good.
Are small electric cars available?
Uh-huh. They
Yeah,
are.
I don't know.
Well,
Well,
you said cars, maybe I jumped the gun there. Small electric vehicles,
kind of like golf carts.
like golf carts, even scooters,
Mm-hmm.
although I've heard that they don't really have a good reputation as far as longevity.
Really?
Yeah, I knew a couple of guys that got an electric and they just,
It was never real
the
good.
hassle, the battery.
Yeah. So I guess the answer is yes, but not really.
Yeah, well, the cars, I really have like a hybrid car. electric
Oh, I know
car.
what he's talking about, like a Tesla. kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
I've never
No.
seen
I
one.
don't think so.
No.
Batteries are just
It's just too
they
much.
gotta overcome
There's
that.
no charging stations or anything.
No.
This is still a developing country.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello from Atlanta.
All right, Atlanta, James Brown.
You two guys, I really can't.
Oh, nice. I can't either. I mean, over a certain amount of time, man, I gotta move on. Which I'm not gonna be able to stick around too much longer, by the way, so.
Thank God.
Woo! I only can hold my nose for so long. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but. And I got a big capacity here too.
Well, Prairie Mark, I do not know the answer to that. I guess Google's your best spot. Do you have any idea how many experts
I
are
have
there?
no
I
idea.
really don't.
No.
Hello, Hillbilly. How are you, my brother? Always good to see you. Yeah, I think the Corona, again, I'm going by thing. I think January things are going to start opening up. Baby May is a real cutie. And she's got a great heart.
Yeah.
Go where you're treated the best. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a good motto.
Come back, May.
These boys are sinking fast. Need something
I
to
just
pull you up.
asked her, I said, how come you're so quiet? And she says, I got a really bad headache. So she gets migraines. So I think that's the deal. I don't think May's really probably got to be one of those days she stays home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any sailing marinas close by?
Bambulo
Oh, yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, right?
Tambobo.
Tambobo Bay.
Tambobo Bay.
Tambobo Bay.
Yeah.
Famous and man, nice looking boats there too.
Yeah.
I've heard guys, that are big time travelers. They pull up there. Evidently, it's a deep water bay.
I was there one time.
Me too.
And snooped around. I saw the boats, but I didn't know the dynamics of it. But there you go.
Yeah, not far from here.
Hey, Bud Brown from Hillbilly.
Hey, Billy.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh,
That goes to
how
our coffee
nice.
fund. We will be spending that wisely at
Yep.
Tom and Tom's Coffee later.
There you go.
Way, we got 217.
Oh my
thumbs up.
gosh.
That's like a world record.
Where do you see that?
I
Can
don't
you see
know.
it? Oh.
I can't see it till after it's over.
Oh, okay.
It's probably here somewhere. I just don't know where.
Well, that's possible. Got a lot of things
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh,
We
man.
appreciate you. Yeah.
Jerry
Oh, Jerry
Springer.
I get that a lot.
Hey, now, his guests are not
I
the
get
highest
that.
level of society.
Yes. You've just proven your own point.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
Out loud? Oh, my God. I was thinking it, but I didn't know I said it.
I told you, buddy.
Oh, my
The
God.
only requirement of my subscribers is low standards.
That's me.
Nice joke, Bananas. Thank you. Okay. Gives you a thumbs down. I don't know either, but you know what? Oh, you know what's funny is, I don't know if Bud knows this, but I posted this up on YouTube, and the first thing that I got was a thumbs down. Let's see, from Hong Kong. Cool, man.
All right.
Cool.
Really? Where's? Oh, yeah. I'm listening
Yeah.
from Hong Kong. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I wonder what old folks he's talking about. That's what I don't get. Maybe
I don't
another
know.
channel.
Probably yeah, he's probably watching that convention. Listen, he did, really happy. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. There's some book writers that come out here that want to be alone.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to engage with people, just to keep active, keep happy, the language deal, safety, you know. We were talking about if we ever needed something at 3 o'clock in the morning, we felt comfortable being able to contact each other. But Bud, it's always a problem. I don't normally have the bail money, but
No, yeah, it's usually pretty high. Yeah. Well,
the brick. Okay, so you guys know about the brick.
Oh,
It's a nice hotel. I mean, I would love to stay there if I was coming back here for a week visit from wherever. That would be my choice.
Bethel is on the boulevard. Filipino color.
Yes, yeah. And so
Honeycomb's also a place.
Yeah, but I've been at the Honeycomb, and I wouldn't give it a triple A.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been there, but I know.
We had some sort of disruption. I think it was a brownout or something.
Oh.
And we said, to hell with this. We're going to go stay at the Honeycomb. And it was, but the bricks is newer and nicer.
Okay, disregard the Honeycomb.
The Honeycomb's there, but maybe we should look at that. Closest hotel to the pier, that's true. Again, if a guy was just coming out here.
Oh.
It's right next to Tom Tom, the Korean restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, you're looking at it, it's just to the right, I think.
Okay.
Real close to the pier, and clean. They have a breakfast and all that kind of stuff.
That's nice.
But I think if I was coming out here as a first timer and I was just going to spend 2 weeks or a month, I would want to stay on the boulevard. Just for the convenience factor.
Yeah,
And the safety factor,
yeah.
actually.
But I don't know, the pier is not the best neighborhood, but.
Well, yeah, but you got all the security guards.
Yeah, you're right. What do I know? To the ferry for a quick escape.
I don't have it anymore. I just did a quick bid of the bricks. I sent it to my friend and I deleted it off my phone. But I could maybe go back there one day. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be a good blog for me.
Yeah.
She likes to do the adventures.
Okay.
That's right. Coffee is on me.
I'll second that.
There you go. You walk through, why not in 5 minutes? You can from the bricks.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. You can walk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, lots of good.
Oh, good for you.
Patience.
There you go.
So should we wrap this up? We've been going for 2 hours here.
Oh,
All right.
Lordy.
I know.
Man, you are a talker.
I know. Stop at Bogarts. That's on the way. Yeah. So kids, we're going to sign off. I'll start signing off and saying goodbye. I'm going to run through as many comments as I can here, and then we're going to just call it a day. And have Gary on from Now Trent. Gary is back in Ohio. Gary went home to sell his house. He sold his house. He banked the money, and then COVID hit.
That tells a
And
lot,
so
right
now
there.
he's staying in an extended stay hotel type of deal, which is the best bet you can get in America for, get the most bang for your buck, I guess. But I think he pays like $1,500 a month to stay there. But he sold his house, so what's he gonna
Yeah.
do? It's either that or a hotel.
Yeah.
So. All right, we're gonna bump through. We're gonna go for 6 more minutes. How's that, crap? 11:10. We'll call it a day. Isn't there any kind of? Yes, there is. The marina something.
Well, Airbnb's here. And
Now.
yeah.
Now.
Richard
Yeah.
stayed in one.
Yeah. Any nice health clubs by me? No. The 4C Fitness, from what I understand, is the nicest one, and that's down by the boulevard. Tell me you guys play golf over there. Oh yeah. I just haven't played golf. Did you ever play golf? Yeah.
I'm trying to decide whether I need to admit that. I think the last time I played, the manager came out and said, "Hey boys, we got to move along. You're starting to get in the line here behind you. Just take the ball and just go." Oh my God.
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
We're gonna be bugging out of here in real shortly, kids. Oops, no leads allowed.
Oh, they were going to put a lead comment.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Great. Hi, man.
Got to run. So do we. So
Yeah.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we gotta
I know
move
we've
on.
been probably going too long
I
here,
know.
but we've been having fun. So, two old guys having some fun.
That's it. That's
Right
it.
after this, we're gonna take a nap. So.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, I'm starting to get worn out. My jaw's really starting to get tired. Oh,
Well, hi,
good.
Felix. Thanks for reaching
Yeah.
out, buddy. Yeah, the gluten-free all around no beer too, no bubbles. That's right. All likes and subscribes are gluten-free this week.
Oh, guarantee it. Would he ever lie to you before?
No. And next week's subscriptions are half off.
Yeah, actually, check should be coming in. One Day Millionaire next week.
Yeah.
I think next week.
Yeah. Let's see. I did. I don't know, bud. Did you have a okay?
The teachers.
Yes or no, bud?
Yeah, no.
We're trying to get out of here.
Long story short, no. That's a good one, Paul. I love you too.
Chop, chop. We're ending things up here.
And then when I was.
And then. Did I ever tell you about that time?
Yeah, many times.
All right, kids. We're just gonna. I know I'm missing a zillion comments. I apologize for that. The time has just flown by. We have had a great time being with you. The next vlog is on Bud.
Yeah. Yeah, all expenses paid.
All expenses paid. Don't forget to subscribe to Baby May's Cooking and Adventure, and don't forget to subscribe to Bud Brown. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of his vlogs.
Same for the old dog.
And if you don't subscribe, like, or share to mine, I don't blame you. Okay. Once again, we're
Bye.
saying goodbye.
Take care. Have a good day.
You guys enjoy. Thanks for coming.